There's a light on at Bihl Manor, but there ain't nobody home. Except the kitties that reside there, that are always free to roam. See their shadows in the hallways, in the day and in the night. But be careful in the basement, where a kitty likes to bite. Put a REM pod in Daisy's room, and a camera by the stairs. But there's nothing to prepare you when a kitty pulls your hair. Sit and gaze into the mirror and fight the urge to flee. Because that giggling behind you comes from something you can't see. So when you leave the Beal, baby, just be sure to say a prayer. Because if the kitties follow you home, they'll forever haunt you there. They'll forever haunt you there.
They'll forever haunt you there. They'll forever haunt you there.
Tonight, the Spiritual Connections crew travels to Fremont, Ohio to investigate claims of paranormal activity in a former orphanage and group home for mentally challenged children, famously known as the haunted Bihl Manor. We listen to the owner Carlo as he tells us about the history and paranormal stories associated with this home.
I was cutting grass, and I cut grass on Sundays. It was about 3 weeks of owning this house. There was nothing in this house at all. And it was beginning of August. So I come through this front door. As I open the door, this is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, there's a boy standing right here. I'm looking at him like I'm looking at you guys. I was like, holy crap. I put my stuff down, he was gone. I'm like, did I really just see that? So I'm like, there's more to this house than I've been told.
Carlo then proceeds to tell us about the known and documented deaths that occurred inside of the home, along with its history and when it became a group home for sick and unwanted children.
I went back and researched it, and then I found out what it actually was. So I found the history of the family that owned it. So Jerome Beal built this house in 1898. He lived here to 1922. There's one known death with the Beal family, and they had a stillborn here, is what I learned. So then, the Wolf family out of Lindsay, Ohio purchased the home. They lived here to 1966. They were a very wealthy family. 3 known deaths with them. Mary, actually, Daisy's mom dropped dead right here. Daisy's husband, Clarence, died in the house in 1942. I think upstairs, I'm not sure. And Daisy died in her back bedroom in 1966. Then, this is where I learned about the history of it. When I did the research, it turned into an orphanage. Lucas County Children's Group bought it and made it into a regular orphanage. You had normal kids here, and they would foster newborns before they were adopted out. It was there for like 10 years. And then it became a group home / orphanage. It was called the Harmony House. It was that till 1991. Now you had mentally challenged kids here, sick children, and unwanted kids all mixed up in this house. So it went through a lot. The historian did tell me a boy either committed suicide, had accidental death, but he also said there was probably more than one kid that passed away here because you did have sick children here, and the nurse stayed here 24/7. You know, you hear a lot of kids' voices in here. A lot of running around. They love toys. Obviously, you see a lot of toys laying around. They do like touchy things like music boxes, cat balls, REM pods. I like playing with things and kind of get like nosy and want to touch it and stuff. So after that, it became a bed and breakfast. And then after that, it became private hands. They lived here for a few years. They moved out, sat empty for like 10 years, and that's why I ended up purchasing it.
The home has a dark history to it. Housing sick and unwanted children, its documented deaths that occurred inside, and also funerals and wakes that took place in the parlor area, all make the perfect recipe for a haunting.
I really like documented stuff. So that's when I did all the research and I found stuff here. But I also talked to the previous owner of the house. So she reached out to me last April. She was like, hey, I see my old yellow house all over the internet. And I'm like, I'm asking if there's anything weird happened to her, right? And I was like, do you have any experiences? She's like, oh yeah. If you look at those 3 things standing up, those are my actual text messages. I screenshot them. They experience everything from a spirit of a little girl trying to lure their son into the bathroom, which I'll explain to you later. A guy looking out the window, which all the neighborhood people have told me this. Running up and down the stairs, doors opening and closing, full body shadow man walking past their husband, but it's all right there. Any other stories I tell you guys, some might be mine, but there's 3 diaries there. That's not my handwriting. If people have stayed here, sometimes I'll share those stories.
Cool.
So this is the servant stairs. Back then, servants were allowed to go past any of the homeowners. They had to use the back stairs. I have not, I'll be honest with you, I've never slept here, but I have not had any personal experiences with them, but people have slept here. If you read Angie's thing, they would talk about somebody walking or running up and down the stairs.
Carlo now takes us to the basement of the Bihl Manor, which has past reports of biting and scratching happening to visitors. However, we don't believe this is because of a negative entity. Since this was a group home, it's entirely possible that the spirit of a non-verbal child resides down here, and that the biting and scratching might be the only way the child knows how to communicate with people.
Yeah, this is actually the workshop. You would have normal kids here. They would have to learn how to use tools to get into the real world, but this is where they would learn how to do that. I actually found an article of a teacher that would teach here at school and come here for years for free just to help these kids out.
Wow.
Because, tools are your main source of income back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
So, did you guys ever hear of Bobby Mackey's?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
So, it's tore it down, it's gone. Well, I've told you guys I collect a lot of weird stuff. So, they had a big auction. I ended up getting some stuff from there, and over there you're gonna look, that's all Carl's stuff right here from Bobby Mackey's.
Oh, really?
So that's the famous door that you see on all the show. That's his go-away door from his apartment.
Oh, wow.
That's his blind from his bedroom. That's his chair. That's some of his other stuff there.
Are those cigarettes?
Yes, people. So if you ever been to Bobby Mackey's, they used to leave Carl cigarettes.
Okay.
People are starting to do that here now. So
Okay.
when I first bought this house, there was a biter and scratcher in this house. I used to bite guys and scratch ladies. I actually had a lady get scratched right in front of me. She's actually a local sheriff lady. She wanted a tour during the daytime. She got scratched right in here. It's toned down a lot. Where it's not. I had a YouTuber get bit or scratched not that long ago. Again, I wasn't here to see it, but I've never been bit or scratched myself personally. But we have recorded a boy saying "mommy, mom, and daddy" down here before. This is what I call the colored room. So when I first looked at this house, I was like, who the hell painted these walls like that? It's kind of weird,
Yeah.
The
So,
pink? I
Okay.
can't tell if
This
it's
is
pink or
that
red.
looks red.
yeah, that's right.
Red.
Dark blue.
So when I actually did research on colors, greens, blues, and reds actually represent calming colors. So what I was told,
That's a
Must be.
Yeah, that's
Wait a minute.
what I was told was the kids were never allowed to leave the house when it was a group home. They would sit on the porch during the day and kind of stare at the street, and they were brought down here. This is actually the play area. That's why all the windows are boarded up so they couldn't escape or get out. Down here, if you guys do Estes, I've seen people do dual Estes down here, get really cool stuff. When you're down here, pay attention to surroundings, because I've had friends here from Iowa. We were all down here, and man, we literally heard somebody run like all the way across the floor, and I'm like, hold on, we're all down here. I thought somebody actually came in the house.
Right.
We ran up there, and the door was locked. There was nobody in the house.
There's an eeriness walking through this house. Now knowing its history, we can't begin to imagine what some children may have dealt with while living here. Thankfully, Carlo now owns the home and can help preserve its history and tell its stories. Carlo now takes us back upstairs to Daisy's room, where we continue the tour of Ohio's most haunted mansion.
This is actually Daisy's room. Daisy did die in this room in 1966. This room gets pretty active. I've seen some really cool stuff. I've seen a team had a EDI. sitting on that chair, and it actually gets launched forward, and then the REM pod starts going off. And at one point, this flashlight comes on, and then all of a sudden you see this shadow figure run by, but at the same time, the K2's picking it up. So after he runs by, a few minutes later, it steps out right here, and that K2 is like spiking, and all of a sudden it takes off this way, and the REM pod just flatlines. It goes beep.
Carlo now takes us up to the second floor, which is where we will all try to sleep later tonight.
So this room here, there's been a boy seen in this room 2 times. So the first time I had a couple here that were celebrating their anniversary. He was sleeping on that side, she was sleeping here. He said about 4 in the morning when he rolled over, he just happened to open his eyes and there was a kid looking down at her. He was like, holy shit. He was, get up. Oh, dude, I would have ran right through the thing and gone out the door and never seen me again.
Yeah, that would have been
But he's like, holy crap, go get up. As he shook her, she jumped up. He said the kid just dropped. It was like someone took a towel and just went straight down to the ground. It was gone.
Oh, there was just an anomaly right there.
Really?
Yeah, I just caught it right here.
It was like someone took a towel and just went straight down to the ground. It was gone.
Oh, there was just an anomaly.
It was like someone took a towel and just went straight down to the ground. It was gone.
Oh, there was just an anomaly.
What's crazy about this is that as soon as Carlo's arm drops down, you can see this ball of light shoot out from under him and go up towards the ceiling. Could this be the child?
It was big. It was like,
Big?
yeah, it was big on the camera.
Huh. Well, we'll see.
But yeah, down here, so when I talked to him about this story, I read it in the book and I talked to him about it. I posted it and I had a team that was here. They said they were sitting out here and the boy was standing on the other side of the bed. When they put the flashlight on him, he also disappeared. So he's been seen in this room 2 times. I'll go this way. This hallway here gets very active. I've seen some of the coolest stuff in this hallway here. When I first got this house, I was telling you about the guy that looks out the window. This is the window he's been seen looking out of. So Clarence got hit by a car in 1940. He was actually crossing the street here going to Hayes Park and then died 2 years later due to that hit. The conclusion we kind of came up with, it may be him just kind of reliving that moment, looking out that direction. You know, I'm not 100% sure, but that's kind of what we came up with. So my spot's usually right over there, right by the camera, so I can see down this hallway here, and I can see the other room. So at one point we're sitting there, and I heard what sounded like somebody walking on his carpet. If you walk on his carpet, it's got that weird crunch sound. And I started looking between that space, and all of a sudden the shadow figure runs out, and it does this thing, and it takes off, and I'm like, and the girl behind me is like, holy crap, I saw something down the hallway. I'm like, thank God somebody else saw that, because I thought it was just a man, because I was staring down there for like 20 minutes.
Right.
So I had a group here one day, and the girl had a boot on her leg, and I told her the same story, and she's like, well, I'm going to sit up here and try to catch it, because she wasn't going to be mobile walking around. She actually caught it. I mean, what's the chances of that happening?
Yeah.
But she caught it peeking around this corner. It looks out like this, and you can see this part of it, and then it goes back when she puts the camera on it. I actually talked to 3 orphans that stayed here. And obviously I'm gonna ask them about ghost stuff. And I was like, did you ever experience some weird things like in the house? They're like, yes. All of them told me that nobody would go in the back bedroom. I go, which bedroom? It was the one by the servant stairs. And I'm like, that's a bathroom. He goes, oh no, I don't know. It was a bedroom. So this apparently was a bedroom when it was an orphanage. But when it came a group home, you had more mentally challenged kids. They weren't going to walk up and down the stairs, so they put another restroom up here. So they would tell me there was something weird, none of the kids would stay in here. They wouldn't go near this door. They said they felt creeped out by it. But if you read Angie's thing, she talks about a spirit little girl trying to lure their son into the bathroom, and I think this is it.
Carlo now walks us up to the attic of the Bihl Manor.
So I had a group here one day, and it was maybe a couple weeks, a month after that happened to me. And she wrote in the book, hey, I seen a boy with red hair walk through this door and disappear. And what I saw on the landing was a boy with red hair, black suit, and white shirt standing there. So yeah, that's a common thing, I guess, for a lot of shadow play in this area. I got video of this lamp getting thrown down a couple of times. It already looks like it went through hell. So I just lean it up there now because that base is so heavy. There's no way this thing would even fall, but it gets thrown down. I had another group here. They're actually filming a YouTube video, and he was doing estes over there, and that actually turned on. The only way to turn that on is with the, you have to turn the switch. So
Wow.
but up here, I don't feel the negatives, not negative, but I don't feel scared up here as much as I do that second floor. That second floor just creeps me out, man.
This house holds decades of trauma and death, even featured on TV by several paranormal shows and investigated by multiple YouTubers. It has become a landmark and a legend in the paranormal community. Take all of that and the items from Bobby Mackey's Music World, one of the most supposedly demonic places in America where a documented exorcism took place on Carl Lawson, and you've created a location that is dying to tell you its story. This mansion isn't just any other mansion. It might be one of the most haunted mansions in America. The vibe here is unsettling, and it almost feels as if the house itself is watching. While off camera, myself and Tristan were in this house alone for about 40 minutes, and what we heard come from the basement set the tone for how terrifying this night would be for us. Because we heard an old man down there, yet we were the only ones in the house. It scared us so bad we thought another person was with us. Tonight, we investigate a bucket list location for all of us, and we officially become a part of this house and its haunted history. This is our investigation of the one and the only haunted Bihl Manor.
Okay, so we've officially made it, everybody. Bihl Manor, Fremont, Ohio. We're here. And the house, we've got the necrometer app going. Christina behind the camera there has it going, and it's been going crazy. Since we've been here, this place has been nonstop. Noises, voices. This place is the real freaking deal. And it is scary. So the house is empty right now. All the lights are out. We're walking into it blind. You guys ready? We're gonna start off baseline. We're going straight down into the basement, getting right into the action.
We start off this terrifying investigation by going down into the basement of the haunted Bihl Manor, which is where there are reports of biting and scratching happening to visitors.
Give me time, Chris.
Okay, take your time. We're all right here behind you.
I can't see, and I'm not very good at walking.
0.6.
We're back.
Here, wait. I'm gonna go down. No, I don't want to.
Let's not argue.
Not shut up.
I want you to try to zoom on this if it jumps, okay?
Who's that?
I don't know. I heard that as well.
What happened?
There was a knock.
There's a knock in here.
We were like in the dining room area.
Can you make another noise for us, please? So, I hate this basement. I just tell you right now, I do not like it. Me and Tristan off camera while we were doing B-roll earlier, we heard a full-grown old man down here. It scared me so bad I thought somebody was actually in the house.
Watch your head.
Yep. Not so. I heard something in here. Is there anybody in here? Can you come up to this meter and try to grab it? It lets me know that you're here. All right, I want to come back here. Let's come. What was that?
What was that? I don't know.
If there's anybody or anything associated with these items, can you make this meter spike? Impossible.
Implausible.
What if I do this?
I just saw something shooting to Brennan's back.
Really?
Oh, oh. Oh.
All right, bringing out the Ovilus X, digital dowsing. Hide?
Oh.
Could this have been the spirit of Carl Lawson acknowledging my request and then telling me that these items are mine?
If there's anybody or anything associated with these items, can you make this meter spike? Hide?
This ball of light in the bottom right corner of your screen could also be a visual of what we're dealing with.
Hide?
We then decide to move down the hallway to the colored room in an attempt to communicate with children spirits.
Words? I don't know. If you said words, yes, this device allows you to use words to talk, so you can speak into it.
Here, I'm gonna put this down.
We won't harm you.
We won't harm it?
We won't harm you. We won't
I
harm
thought
you.
then it wasn't gonna harm the carousel that we just set down.
That's what I thought too.
Oh.
Well, because it started to say that word and then it sounded like it's like switched to it. Like the way that it said it.
Expeditiously. Okay.
It's a pretty big word.
How many kids are down here? You a little kid? You like it if I sit over here?
Yes.
Okay.
We then see this unexplained light anomaly wrap around Sophronia's body the second that I sit down.
Now, can you tell me if you're a child? I'll tell you what, why don't you tell me how old you are? There's stories about you biting people, is that true?
Oh, you've got room right here. You're good.
Poor?
I thought it said war.
War? I heard a P. I heard a very distinct P. I think it said poor.
you've got room right here. We're good. Oh, you've got room right here. We're good.
Poor what? Poor children? Poor home?
I am sad.
Why are you sad? Was this like what they did to, they throw you in this room or?
Town Square.
Town Square. We use these phone apps cautiously because we don't really know how credible they are, but sometimes they say things that you can't really explain, so that's why we use them.
Can you touch that green light in there?
That sounded like a number.
I thought it said 14.
14. Were you 14 years old?
Or are there 14 kids?
Or are there 14 kids? 14 years? I mean, if you're down there, throw a rock.
Yes, again.
Pick it up and throw it. Talk? Or
I thought it said taught, like they were being taught stuff in that room.
taught? Maybe, yeah.
Might have been.
Yeah, this is actually the workshop. You would have normal kids here. They would have to learn how to use tools to get into the real world. But this is where they would learn how to do that.
Was this your workshop? What did you build in here? Tap me on the shoulder. Complete. If something taps me on the shoulder, I'm darting.
I said I was like a white, like anomaly flyer, like really close to the camera. It was like really close.
Maybe it was.
Is it? Are you getting the IR light from my camera flashing on yours?
I just seen.
Shh. Heard a voice upstairs. Dude, that sounded like the voice you heard earlier.
Are you getting the IR light from my camera flashing on yours? Are you getting the IR light from my camera flashing on yours? Are you getting the IR light from my camera flashing on yours?
I just seen.
Shh. Yeah. Same exact thing.
Pitch.
Yeah. What the?
What?
I just saw a light on the floor. That was the craziest thing. It looked like a snake, but it was a light, and it like went under the...
Above the ground.
Above the ground. Killed?
That's what I heard.
Were you killed? Going up the steps.
Since we don't receive any more activity in the basement, we decide to take the investigation up to the second floor as part of our second session. This floor is the location of several paranormal encounters, as well as the same exact area where a little boy has been seen. Another story that was told off camera is that in the room directly across from the little boy bedroom, an old lady has also been reported. She's been described as being very scary, and specifically with her hair in a bun on top of her head.
Alright, we're gonna pull out paranormal spirit box here, and we're gonna put it in the middle of the second floor. Me and Tristan's gonna sit back here in the hallway close to the bathroom where little girl would try to lure people into the bathroom, and Christina and Sophronia are sitting in the center by the two rooms where the little boy apparition was seen and the old lady. Hello?
Will you say your name?
Yes.
Yes. And then before that, I swear I heard it's a little boy.
Yes. Yes.
What?
What the was that?
What?
There was a loud knock behind me. Did nobody else hear that?
No.
It literally sounded like a punch on the wall.
I thought that was you, Tristan.
No, that was not me.
You're
It was
kidding.
right behind me.
Shh. Are you back there? Are you back here? Who's standing in the window?
Fifteen.
Or
Oh,
15.
50 or 15.
I heard 15.
What?
We got 14, 15, and 17 right now. Well, so far.
If you can hear me, say the word 15.
Touch the silver piece that sticks up on the end. It's not gonna hurt you. It's like 0.4 right now. You're doing really good. Thank you. 0.5. You're making it move. Good job. 0.6. That's great. Keep going. Can you say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit down.
0.7. Good job. Try hard. Good job. Keep going. Show my friends that you can get up to 1.0. Right here.
That's what I heard.
You don't have to hide with us
Whoosh.
here.
Something's moving in that other room. The kids' room. If you're in that room over there where all the toys are, can you make a noise in there for us? What the
What?
does that mean?
What did it say?
I don't even know.
Though we don't realize it now, this actually said the word religion, and there is a preacher's podium in the front entrance of the Bihl Manor.
Strictness?
Yeah.
Were they strict with you and what you were able?
Awkward.
Oh, I got another millimeter in my pocket. I'm like, what is this? Let's turn it off.
Archer.
That was like a ha-ha.
I think it said love. Could it like glitched?
Oh, love.
Love.
Yeah. What was that?
Dude,
Use the door.
What was that?
What was that?
that was a kid.
Yes. That
I
was
heard
like a
that.
little kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like a little kid going, come on.
Mm-hmm.
What the f?
I heard that.
Tired of the lies.
That's not cool. Did you hear how loud those footsteps were? Or
Yeah.
it was sounding like something rolled. It was like,
Yeah. I thought it was
Yeah.
like a growl, honestly.
what the f? What the f? What the f? It sounds like, to me, it sounded like something
Does
just like,
anybody else feel cold air?
yes.
Yeah.
I was just getting ready to say, I feel a cold breeze coming in here.
Yeah.
Toy. Grab that camera and let's go in this room with the toys.
As we start to move into the next room, we get a very cryptic message.
Ooh.
Listen for footsteps.
This message can be validated because we just heard heavy stomping footsteps in the house.
We're listening. What the don't, bro.
That was right behind.
That was the chair.
Yeah, that was the
you were
chair.
Sitting on.
I did it again.
Chair again.
That's my chair again.
Click. Dude, it just said click.
Are you doing that to that chair? My entire body feels frozen. Like,
Do it one more time. What did it say?
you.
You? Can you do it like that?
Coffin.
Coffin?
stand
Oh,
downstairs.
there is.
And a coffin doormat.
Yeah. And a coffin planner.
Yeah.
We then move down the hallway and we get another message on the obelisk that could describe what's talking to us.
Oh, there's Brendan. I'm like, where did he go?
Little?
Little.
Little.
At least it was a little boy.
Little boy, yep.
Yeah.
Anybody in that bathroom?
We now take the investigation up to the 3rd floor. And what happens to us up there is very chilling and unexplainable.
Smell that.
Isn't that right?
Yeah. And of course, they probably didn't catch it because the spirit box was on.
I don't know if that camera's back there.
Yes, I
Yeah.
would say it might pick up on that. Smell that. This thing was back here.
Yeah. Hello? I am 12.
Can you turn that light over there on for us? Or you can do
It sounded like it said, what light? What
By the
light?
door. There's a light over by that door that you have to
Playing.
plank.
What is going on with that?
You hear this thing clicking?
Yeah.
Next Nameless Street.
What?
They said a nameless street and next time, literally at the same time. Like spit out two different things.
It's like spazzing out. No, that's not doing nothing. You just put Brandy back.
Tarot card.
Tarot card.
Yeah, I just put new batteries in
Put
it.
batteries in this before you even started.
Spirits roam freely.
It sounded like it was gonna say something. What is going on?
Oh, an orb just shot out behind you.
And it just quit.
Oh, an orb just shot out behind you. Oh, an orb just shot out behind you. Literally, it like...
That thing's making weird noises.
Died in building.
What?
It's like something's trying to turn it off, and it's like the switch is like toggling in between. Yep. Oh. Mommy.
Oh.
Do you think I'm your mommy?
I just got chills.
Maria.
Maria.
Can you talk through this walkie-talkie? I didn't do that.
You didn't let off the button?
Nope. Are you trying to talk through it?
What the was that? What the
Dude.
It was a voice.
Harry or something.
Maria is feeling adrift.
Maria
Oh
is
my
feeling
God.
adrift. What was that?
That just sent full-blown chills up my body, dude. I have tears.
Ooh.
It literally went, Mary. I think it said Mary, because
Oh
it just
my
said Mary or
God.
Marie or something.
His was saying Maria.
I swear I heard Harry or
It could have said Maria.
something, dude. This disembodied voice was so clear and terrifying in the moment. We absolutely have to review this right now.
What the You're can barely make it out.
Barely.
Right there. What the exactly what it sounded like after you heard
It was like very airy. Steps right here just went off like maybe 4 seconds ago. Now mind you, we've been walking around and not one of them has one off.
Yeah.
Now here.
No one was even in.
No. I was clear in the dining room getting this
I'm
camera.
gonna step on the stairs just to prove.
Even if you step close to it, it doesn't go off.
Steps right past every single
Yeah,
one of them.
in the pitch
Not
black.
one went off.
Now if you stomp, it'll probably go off.
Stop.
Show them how much force you have to. Look at that, none of them. Look at that. Okay, now touch it.
Oh, I think I turned it off.
Touch the bottom one below
You
that.
have to actually like physically move those. Do you like those pretty colors? That ball just went off.
During blood-filled phases.
Shut up.
Tonight's a super full moon or the biggest full moon of the year or something like that. All right, can we kill that light? No.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Is that you, Daisy? If so, step away. 3, 2, 1.
That's something constantly touching it too, because
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
It's like steady.
Yeah.
It's not choppy.
Will you touch the blue one now?
The REM pod eventually stops, so then Sofrenia and Christina begin to take photos in the whole house.
So now me and Mom are gonna go through the house and we're going to take pictures with the Sony and the Polaroid. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Unfortunately, no suspicious photos were captured, so we take the investigation into the little boy room with our SLS camera.
So you hear that there's a little boy that is in.
7 o'clock.
Okay. A little boy that comes in this room and likes to look at the people on the bed while they're sleeping. I can't turn this without moving that.
Damaged. It's not for you.
Can that little boy show himself in this room?
You can show yourself in the mirror. You can show yourself just standing here. I'm going to turn just
Locked.
locked.
Can you see me?
What is that? Wait.
Fear of the unknown.
Oh, it just said
Brennan,
something.
Sit still. Sophronia. Come on. What?
I just heard something. I heard a little kid, dude.
Where?
To my right. Hello?
It's inverted. Yeah, the bed's over. This is the bed.
So that'd be.
Is there something on the SLS?
No.
Record what happens.
Dude.
What? What?
There's,
What?
I felt a footstep to my right side, like in the floor. I felt it.
No way. What did it say? Okay, babe, we have a confession to make.
What?
Positively.
There was
Positively.
there was a small figure
On
to
your head.
Near
yeah,
future.
right beside you.
To my right?
Left.
It would have been your left,
Your left.
actually.
Oh, I heard a footstep, like right here on the floor by the vanity.
It was up on the vanity.
Freaked me out. Okay. Can you touch that little light up on the vanity here in front of the mirror?
A form of divination.
Hug.
Hug. Oh, dude. Are you wanting to give me a hug?
Hug.
Kind of sad.
It is.
Are you wanting to give me a hug?
Probably didn't get very many hugs when they were
You could give me a hug.
Go give him a big ol' hug.
That's crazy. That's
How did you get here?
Yes, Brendan, how did you get here?
We drove here in a car from a few hours away to talk to you.
Just making sure it's not picking up one of our reflections. It's doing what I just did. What did I just do?
Can you touch my hand?
Like this. Alright, Sophronia. Move just a little bit. But enough to. Okay, now you. Okay, so it's none of our reflections. Okay.
You able to touch my arm? My hand?
It starts moving as soon as he says it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like touching his head. Look at that.
Are you up on top of my head?
Raise your other arm right now. That's where it's at.
Yeah, right there.
You're putting your
Whoa. Okay, that wasn't me.
What?
Oh my god, when I raised my arm up, a shadow just shot across my field of view, dude, and went that way.
Well, it's still on your head.
I saw a
Move
shadow
it a little
plain as
bit
day,
more.
and it was not my arm.
Or you want me to move it?
Towards that. That
Oh,
thing.
okay.
So this way.
Can you tell me what your name was?
Street.
Street.
Up on top of the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, it's none of us moving.
Did you see us out on the street? Did you?
Tristan, it is none of us. So it's not our reflection in that mirror.
You can't even see your reflection.
Whoa.
I can see.
What?
Justin.
I just felt something touch me on my neck.
Which side?
My left side.
Maybe,
Not on my back, it was on the front.
maybe it's that little kid that wants a hug. Put your arms out like you're gonna hug him.
Are you gonna give me a hug?
Tell you what, it does kind of look like a kid.
Yeah, 'cause it's small.
I just felt something
Miss.
touch my hand.
Miss.
Miss.
Aw, they miss people. Was it?
Could have been the orphanage.
No. What did he? What was he saying?
Bed and
It
breakfast.
was.
Turn off light.
Yeah, but
Turn off light.
We don't have any lights.
Blessed.
You have that green.
Blessed. Are you blessed to be here?
I mean, might be, I guess.
Hmm.
Trying to see if I could.
Convenient.
Just see if I can push it.
Do you like us being here?
During that time,
Uncle.
Oh. Oh, okay. It's just a screen.
What happened?
The
Screen off
SLS on.
again.
Oh.
This door, and I just hit that camera. That was me.
Thirst.
Thirst. Are you thirsty? What'd you hear?
Me and Tristan both heard a knock out here. And before that, I heard something in that room across the hall.
Are you able to tell me what it looks like where you are right now? Like, can you describe your surroundings?
Wooden.
Wooden.
Describe your surroundings. Wooden. There's a lot of wood out there. There's a wood archway. There's
a lot of old woodwork in here.
yeah. For our final session, we move back into the basement in hopes of capturing something incredible.
Do you stay down here?
All the time.
Somebody used to bite people. Ooh.
Yeah.
Are you down there?
Why don't you run over here towards us?
Whichever room you like the best, I want you to try and touch a device that's in that room. So if you like this room better, touch that device. Or if you like this room better, touch one of these.
overgrown fields.
the playroom
Yeah.
or whatever.
They can't make up their mind, maybe. So they let it both.
It said new moon, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it's a full moon.
I know, but
Yeah. Difference.
Wait, is it poem? There's a poem upstairs about this house.
Walter, Nana, pray, heavy. Preacher. That's kind of weird. It said preacher when it said pray.
Yet again, another religious reference. Could this be a spirit tied to faith?
Do we need to pray?
Yes.
Paint. 80 troop paint. Did we talk about the paint in the room?
Yeah, because remember they're talking about all the different color paints that they use.
Troop. That's weird.
Should be out on this
The
ground.
battlefield.
Yeah.
The stuff they all lie about. True.
Through.
Like you threw something or through the woods? No.
Do you want us to stay the night here?
You have to wait till it goes back to regular color. Flashes. Okay, or maybe not.
You answered it.
It's like, screw you, I'm gonna give you the answer anyway.
Gosh. Well, I hate to break it to you, but we have to stay here for the night.
Can you make a noise back there in your playroom?
Or even turn the candle back on for us?
No.
No.
Are you out of energy? Candles on.
No.
They're like,
Smells the
no.
snow and then does it anyway.
Just kidding.
It said a candle.
That's pretty weird.
Yes.
Yes.
Overwhelming rage.
Overwhelming rage.
We now go to bed and leave our camera rolling in the basement, and what we capture here 50 minutes after we fall asleep is absolutely incredible and unexplainable. As we leave the Bihl Manor behind, its silence right now feels heavier than the chaos we walked into. Inside these walls, our equipment didn't just malfunction, it reacted to something none of us could see. Devices triggered on their own, and our SLS camera captured figures standing where no one stood. But the footsteps, loud, echoing, stomping footsteps, and the disembodied voices that crawled out of the dark, those are the moments that will follow us long after we've turned off our cameras.
What the was that? What the
Bihl Manor showed us tonight that its spirits don't hide, they watch, they react. And when they choose to step forward, you feel it in your chest long before you can hear it in your ears. Whatever is haunting this place didn't want to be ignored. And after what we experienced, none of us will ever forget it. This investigation might be over, but the activity inside Bihl Manor is not. If you ever find yourself in Fremont, Ohio, and you feel the urge to walk these halls alone, remember what we heard tonight. Something here walks beside you, whether you can see it or not.
hug. Oh, dude.
Are you wanting to give me a hug?
Hug.